activities that are taking place in central Kenya is one that is very suggestive and worth scrutiny. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our analysis. I'm focusing on central Kenya because something caught my attention. I just realized that in central Kenya alone, we've got over 10 political parties. I just realized that we have William Kabogo, who has a party called Tujibebe. We have TSP party, the Service Party of Mwangi Kiunjuri. Moses Kuria owns Chama cha Kazi. Paul Mwite Safina. We have Mwangi Weria with another party. DP is also there. NAK Kenya, PNU, Agano party, just to mention but a few in central Kenya alone. And then it also came to my realization, also worth noting, that the two main presidential candidates had no choice but to pick their running mate from central Kenya. Raila Odinga, after a lot of due process, settled on Martha Karua from central. And then William Samoei Ruto had no choice but to pick Rigathi Gachagua. This makes it so special that no one can do without Central Province. But why do you think Central Province plays a very crucial role in these elections? We want to delve into this, ladies and gentlemen. Before we do this, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly take a moment and subscribe. Click the notification bell and share our videos. And to the subscribers, I want to say thank you very much for the support that you give me. May God bless you. You know, all politics and political activities over the world is about numbers. And Central has got a big number. According to the latest IEBC register, Central Kenya alone has got over 5 million voters. In the last general election in 2017, 90% of the central voters gave the Jubilee government their votes. And William Ruto is still banking on the electorates because he has had a good relationship with the central electorates. He started actually campaigning with them in the year 2017. Now 4 years down the line, he is hopeful that they are still going to be loyal and reward him with almost the 90% like they scooped together when they were with Uhuru Kenyatta. Whether that will materialize is something that we wait and see. Raila Odinga, on the other hand, is banking on his relationship with Uhuru Kenyatta after the handshake and the choice of his running mate, Madam Martha Wangari Maathai, to get a chunk of this vote. He also has a good relationship with the Mount Kenya Foundation, and he believes that this time round he's going to get votes from Mount Kenya. For the period that Raila Odinga has contested in 2007, 2013 and 2017, records show that the Central did not vote for Raila Odinga. This time is very hopeful. Now, the number that the Central Province has makes it a very special place for any politician who wants to win and go to State House to start campaigning from. The other thing that makes Central Province very important in these elections is the economy. A number of businessmen who hold the economy of Kenya come from Central Province. In fact, they have coiled themselves around a foundation called Mount Kenya Foundation. And the members of Mount Kenya Foundation are rich businessmen. In the media fraternity, we have SK Macharia, who owns about 3 TV stations and over 14 radio stations. If you go to the banking sector, we have Peter Munga. Peter Munga is the founder of Equity Bank. We also have Mwangi. He's handed the name Mwangi wa Equity. He's currently the CEO of Equity. And then we have Muhoho. Muhoho is a rich Kenyan who is a brother to Mama Ngina and an uncle to President Uhuru Kenyatta, just to mention but a few of them. Now, the very fact that they have money and they own businesses in Kenya makes them a crucial part of these elections, because before any president comes to the office, the Mount Kenya Foundation must know whether the president, the incoming president, will take care of their interest. If you can remember, there was a time they arranged for interviews for the incoming or presidential candidates. They interviewed Raila Odinga, they called the Oka brigades. Wetangula was there, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Musalia Mudavadi. It has never been seen in all over Kenya, all the regions. It was only Mount Kenya Foundation that summoned the presidential candidates and they obeyed. And among other things on table on that day was, how do you plan to take care of our businesses? They also want to ensure that after the elections, there's not going to be violence, because whenever there is any little, slightest violence, it interferes with their businesses. And so they want to make sure that whenever elections are, these elections, after the elections, there's not going to be any violence. The other thing that makes the Mount Kenya Foundation and all the rich Kenyans that come from central Kenya make them important is the fact that these people can oil your campaigns. They have a lot of money. There was a time it was reported that they held some dinner in Kempinski Hotel, where I think a cup of tea was going for 1 million Kenyan shillings. And so there are rich people who, if they give you their support and their loyalty, they will give you money and they will fund your campaigns. The other thing that is very important to note in Central is that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who is the outgoing president of Kenya, comes from Central. And now it is like everyone sees a power vacuum in Central. No wonder you realize people like Kabogo, Mwangi Kiunjuri, all those people, including even Moses Kuria, they have their own parties. Everyone is trying to place himself strategically to take over. Because when a leader has retired, or when a leader is going home, there are several people who want to succeed him. So it is a story of political success in that region that makes it very important. And so Raila Odinga and William Ruto wants to bank on this. Now that there is, if they had someone serious from that place that was contesting, it would be very difficult for them. If, for example, they chose Martha Karua to contest for the presidential race, it would be very difficult for someone, to infiltrate that region. But now that they don't have anyone serious, it makes it very tempting for all the candidates to go and look for their support. So in these elections, Mount Kenya is going to play a very important role, and they are going to determine who becomes the president.